Welcome to Select. Let's get your Snowflake account connected. You can follow along with our documentation at select.dev/docs and locate the Setup menu item and click Connect your Snowflake account. From a high level, there are two steps. First, we create a service account user with the necessary permissions. Then, we fill out the Connect Account form in the Select app. Let's start by creating the user and creating a key pair for that user to authenticate. I'll create a new directory to hold my keys, then generate the private key. I give my private key a password, and note that password for later. Next, I create the public key, using the same password when prompted. Now that the keys have been created, I can run the setup script which creates the Snowflake user and permissions. Copy and paste the entire setup script from the docs into a new Snowflake worksheet. You can edit the variable values to your liking. These values dictate the names of the objects that will be created in Snowflake. But don't update the variable names, as this will affect the setup script. The only mandatory edit is that you must paste in the public key right here. I only include the portion of the text that is between the begin and the end tags. Now the script is ready to run. Advanced users can read through the script to see exactly what it does or refer to our doc for more explanation. The one thing to call out is do not change this portion of the script that builds a string that will be used to create a storage bucket in our Google Cloud account. It's critical that this variable remains untouched. The last thing to check before we make the connection is whether or not your Snowflake account uses a network policy or network policies to allow traffic from specific IP addresses. If this applies to you, you can copy and paste the network policy from our docs and execute that in Snowflake. Now we're ready to fill out the connection form. The final statement in the script we ran is a select statement that provides the values you can copy and paste into the onboarding form. Scroll down to the bottom of the script and execute that select statement if the results are not already on your screen. Open a new browser tab and log into Select. If you've never connected a Snowflake account to Select, you'll immediately be greeted with an Add Snowflake Account form. Otherwise, you can fill out the onboarding form by clicking Settings, Snowflake, Add New. The friendly account name can be whatever you want. This is how you want the account name to appear in the Select app. For the account identifier and username fields, copy and paste from the script output as shown. Paste in the private key, this time including the begin and end tags. If you followed the setup script exactly, the role and warehouse fields can be left blank because the create user statement provides the default role in warehouse. In the export method field, leave that as stage. In the stage name and described object stored procedure fields, copy and paste these from the script output as shown. If you purchase your Snowflake credits through a reseller such as AWS Marketplace, you will need to fill in the advanced section of the form. If you're not sure, you can run this SQL statement. If rows are returned, you do not need to fill in the advanced section of this form. Once the form is completed, click Add. If everything is successful, you'll be greeted with a screen that says Data Transfer in Progress. It usually takes a few hours for the data to transfer. If anything went wrong, an error message will pop up. If you have any questions, you can click the chat button in the app to reach out for help or email us at hello@select.dev. That's it. Once again, welcome to Select.